One, a warm welcome to Cheryl Burks.
Oh no, I got it.
First time of even trying to do anything like this, so it's going to be kind of a story type thing because, well, first off, how many of you grew up in an evangelical church? Not many. You guys are lucky. So I guess nobody has ever heard of what a bus kid would be. In my hometown, there was a church that sent buses out to get kids so they could come to church. They had to be at least potty trained, old enough to come to church. So I was going there, since I was about 3.5, 4 years old. And they would bribe the kids to come to church, bring visitors and stuff. And if you bring a visitor, you can get a prize, or you can get more candy, or you can. They would figure out some really good competitions. And you know what? They still do. And who are? Oh, sorry. And they are the very ones who say that queers recruit. We don't send out the buses, you do. After I got out of that church, I went to Nazarene Church. And the only reason why I changed churches is for two reasons. One, I got really pissed off at the Baptist church I was going to. But the new church had a female youth director. And I fell head over heels. I mean, she just... And of course I'm in denial about being gay, it's like, no, I can't be, I love her in the Lord, And it's interesting because the Nazarene Church at least has one good thing going for it, is that they do have a tradition of having female ministers and to ordain ministers. When she decided to leave, it broke my heart. And she went to Los Angeles to further her education and to go to do some studies in urban ministry. And I went out there to visit her. And
that you did.
Everybody there was really cool. I have to admit, everybody was really cool. Several of the women were really nice to me. And it just kind of took me under their wing. And then I thought, well, if I could get a job out there, maybe I could, somehow come to LA and I could be around Teresa. Which is what I did, is I went to Los Angeles after I graduated from high school. And I lived in a place called the Evangeline Women's Residence. Now, for those of you who have never heard of anything like this, it's kind of like the YMCA for women. They would give you 2 hot meals, and you could stay there and work, and you could be safe from guys because they didn't allow guys in there. I mean, here I was. I know I must have been surrounded by lesbians. I had no fucking clue. No fucking clue. It's like, man, if I had known this, I could have had so much fun, I mean, think about it. It's like, and this was like the 80s, so, this would have been just a prime time. Anyway, found myself, I had to go. I decided to go to college at Northwest Nazarene College in Nampa, Idaho, which was kind of a weird place to go. Anyway, I kind of got discouraged, and I kept having these crushes on girls, and I was just couldn't figure it out. Why, what's up with this? So after I got discouraged there, I went to St. Joe, Missouri, and I finished up at Missouri Western State College. And while I was there, I thought, okay, I know I'm fucked up. I know that, I've got issues. I mean, having a mother for an alcoholic for a mother, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, being sexually abused and, yada, yada, yada. I felt I needed a therapist. And so I prayed. I said, God, please send me somebody who could help me. And so I call a place called the Samaritan Center in St. Joe, thinking, okay, this is going to be a good place, pretty safe place, because they're Christian. I get the only lesbian there as a therapist. And she really helped me out. I mean, I'm so grateful.
Yay!
Thank you. So that is kind of how I came to be as far as being gay and such. And I just, FYI, I had a lot of support though from people in KC and Women's Chorus and a lot of good folks. The next thing I want to talk about is a little different. How many of you have never peed outside? Now that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. No, I wasn't going to mention her name, but she outed herself as like a teenager. Anyway, I'm a big fan of genealogy also. And during the time I was really into it, we would go to cemeteries and walk around, and most cemeteries are in the country. Well, this one Sunday afternoon, actually it wasn't afternoon, it was a little bit before noon. We went to the cemetery and we realized, oh, we gotta pee, okay, so I found a dirt road, pulled over, and there was a cravat just right outside. I said, okay, let's get down here. Nobody will see us. So she's really anxious. I mean, because this is only the second time she's ever done it. And the first time didn't go so well either. She had overalls on, and anyway.
Thank you.
Anyway, once she finally decided that, okay, this is not going to work in the Corvette, it's like, okay, well, let's go up to the car, and do the two-door thing, you open the back door and you open the front door and sit between, and she gets all settled. I'll be damned if the car doesn't come around the corner. And they stop, they slow down, and I'm, oh shit. I said, they go, are you okay? Is there anything? It's like, I know, it's fine, thank you. It's like, we're good. It's like, are you sure? It's like, yes, we are fine, thank you, go ahead. And everybody in the car is cracking up. But anyway, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. All right, one more.